Hi, welcome to From My Bike, where we share our experience biking our local streets and promote biking for local trips. Join me as we ride around San Mateo County to explore what makes safe and convenient streets for all. Today we're riding one of the routes from San Mateo's proposed bicycle network map. You can get this map at the city's San Mateo website by searching for Proposed Bicycle Network Map. We will also post a link in the first comment. Today we're riding a north-south route that runs the full length of San Mateo and connects with neighboring cities. This route mainly follows Delaware Street, Palm Avenue, and San Mateo Drive. Along the way it connects parks, downtown areas, 3 Caltrain stations, and very importantly, at least 9 coffee shops within 2 blocks of the route. So even though this route is only about 5 miles, it can easily turn into a multi-hour trip. There is another north-south route using Delaware Street, which we will ride in the future and compare the 2 routes. We are starting our bike ride on Pacific Boulevard, which has comfortable bike lanes. Unfortunately, the bike lanes end near the Bay Meadows development. This is the common problem along the route, where there are bike lanes and suddenly no bike lanes. We are now turning left for a short detour to the Hillsdale Caltrain station. Right in front of these bollards is this nasty sharp curb. Seems to me like an accident waiting to happen. You either stop and carefully ride over the curb or use the sidewalk. From Delaware, we make a left turn for a short ride on 25th Avenue to Palm Avenue. While Palm starts out a bit dicey, it becomes really nice to ride later on. A quick detour off Palm brings us to Trinta Park with 2 Little League fields. For a few years, this park could be the most important place in a kid's life. Just past Trinta is the simple but functional Hayward Park Caltrain station. Back on Palm, the street is super nice to ride, attractive, calm, and some good bike lanes. One good feature of this route is it passes under the 92 highway with no freeway access streets connecting with Palm. Palm Avenue ends at an entrance to Central Park, where the route detours around the park using 9th Avenue, Laurel Avenue, and 5th Avenue to connect to San Mateo Drive. San Mateo Drive then continues all the way to Burlingame. This intersection of Laurel and Fifth is difficult for bikes, cars, and pedestrians. A traffic light here would help everyone. San Mateo Drive is crowded in the downtown section, and there are no bike lanes. Since speeds are low, riding is not too difficult, but it is crowded. After downtown, San Mateo Drive is a mix of bike lanes and disappearing bike lanes. Not the best riding experience, but the route is fast and direct. San Mateo is under pressure to build more housing, and a current plan would try to add around 7,015 housing units by 2031. This could mean roughly 12,000 more cars on city streets. My concern is that streets used on this route will be used to absorb this added traffic, turning them into what I call a CIB for congestion-induced barrier. These CIBs make it hard for everyone, motorists, pedestrians, and bike riders, to use our local streets. To prevent CIBs, I would like to see more discussions around making certain streets neighborhood or bicycle network streets, where traffic speeds and volumes are managed, so the streets remain comfortable and safe for walking and biking while still allowing access for local motorists. Once reaching Burlingame, San Mateo Drive becomes California Drive, with more disappearing and reappearing bike lanes. California Drive is a good route though, as it connects to downtown Burlingame, the Burlingame Caltrain station, and then finally to the Millbrae station with Caltrain, BART, and bus connections. Although we are now in Burlingame, we will continue to ride to the Burlingame train station and downtown Burlingame. We have reached the train station and the end of this ride, and time for some observations. There are a few simple changes that would help everyone, bike riders, pedestrians, and motorists. Add a traffic signal at Palm and 25th, add a traffic signal at Laurel and 5th, and make consistent bike lanes on San Mateo Drive. Having them start and stop is dangerous for bike riders and difficult for motorists. Actually, they should make consistent bike lanes for the entire route. While these changes would help, large increases in cars would make this route unrideable for many people, so we should start discussions on long-term changes. I would like to see officially designate the streets on this route as bicycle network or neighborhood streets. Do not depend on these streets to carry the new traffic from the new housing. Take steps to prevent traffic increases, such as lowering speed limits, adding barriers to reduce through traffic, adding wide bike lanes to reduce the lane width, and adding speed bumps. Would you support bicycle networks or neighborhood streets where traffic levels and speeds are limited, where bike riding and walking are prioritized, and where car access is focused on local motorists? Thanks for watching. I don't want to be anti-car, but we need to work harder on making options for people who prefer options to always having to drive. Please post your comments on how to address traffic congestion and how would you like to get around for local trips.